welcome to the Naked Black Girl.
Hey guys, it's the Naked Black Girl. For those of you who are just joining for the first time, I'm the Naked Black Girl, your new girlfriend. I've been gone for a little bit of probably like 2 weeks now. I had the flu and I was a little bit out of it. But, anyways, I'm back. And today's topic, we're going to talk about, are you prepared or are you ready for marriage? And I know a lot of you guys are saying, well, she's single. Why is she talking about that? Why? Because I can. Yeah, I can. It's my channel. I can talk about whatever. And besides that, I've learned a lot of things over the years in terms of what I'm looking for and what marriage really is. And how did I learn that? I've been blessed to have a cousin who's been married for 8 years and she's happily married. And she has really just been raw. She's been naked when it comes to telling me what marriage really is. So, just to start off, I recently went back like a couple of years ago, maybe like 5 years ago. I wrote in my iPad some of the things that I was looking for in a spouse. So I'm going to read them to you. I have my iPad here. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Give me 1 second. All right. So I said what I want in a husband: God-fearing, funny, truthful, family-oriented, hardworking, motivator, communicator. Number one, handsome, tall, people person, caring, honorable, romantic, inspirational, single, strong, financially secure, independent, fun, likes to travel, because you know your girl likes to travel, wants kids, wise, humble, helper, adventurous, spiritual, and selfless. Selfless is so important. What I did not want in a husband, I documented: mean spirited, someone that's cocky, poor, don't want a poor guy, just keeping it real, liar, secretive, attention seeker, gay, and I love my LGBTQ community, but I love men that like women. I'm not looking for a gay guy, so that's why I put it there. Want to be specific. Womanizer, cheater, overworker, lazy, selfish, someone who's not seeking God, and someone who's not a family man. So those were the things that I documented that I would be looking for in a husband. I think my list is pretty good still. I'm going to go in and probably tweak some things or add a few more things, but for the most part, I think I have a solid list. But I wanted to just point out that from my cousin and just learning of what marriage is, I have come to realize that marriage is work. It's like having another job. It really is. And I think that we've gotten so caught up in the fantasy of what marriage is based on the romantic comedy or the romance novel that you're reading, that guy meets woman, love at first sight, they see each other at a distance, they kiss, they hug, and that is not what marriage is, let me tell you. I have seen plenty of my girlfriends get married within the last 5 years, family members, and let me tell you, marriage is work. It's another job. So if you're thinking that it's about to be all peaches and creams and raindrops and roses and lollipops, you're in for a rude awakening. Why do I say marriage is another job? It's like work. Let me just tell you, you have to show up just like you show up to work every single day, prepared, ready to work full hours, 24/7 in this case, showing up with new ideas of how to keep your marriage engaged and exciting, and just always being on your P's and Q's. It's a lot of pressure. And let me just tell you, the one thing that you want to make sure that you do is select someone, a spouse in your life that you are going to be willing and excited about showing up to work every day for that person. Can you imagine going to your job and you hate your job? I mean, just like your regular work. You would be like, oh my gosh, why do I have to go to work today? I don't want to go. And you'll probably skip work, put in PTO time for that you're sick and you're really not sick. Well, guess what? With marriage, there's no sick days. There's none of that. You have to show up. So I just wanted to bring back in a piece of that, which is communication, and why I said communication should be at the top of that list. It is so important for you to know how to communicate with your spouse. Communication, there's two parts of communication. A lot of people don't know that. People just always say, oh, if you're a great communicator, if you know how to express yourself and say what you're feeling. Yeah, that's great, but there's also another part. You have to be able to listen, have to be able to receive feedback, to be able to make adjustments in regards to whatever it is the discussion was about. So there's two parts of communication. First, being able to express yourself, and then also listening so you can receive the information and that feedback and be able to make adjustments accordingly. So if you have a spouse or you're the person that's just not a great communicator, you have to work on that, because it's nothing more frustrating than being in a relationship with someone that always feels like you need to read their mind to know how they feel, because they just don't know how to say it. Come on, we're grown. Let's work on it. So if you're in a relationship or marriage, or you're on your way to marriage, please make sure that you guys are communicating effectively. And it's not always about what you have to say. It's always sometimes about what the other person have to say. So be able to give it and receive it. And you can use that in other places too, but we're not going to get into that because that's not what we're talking about. So, like I said, marriage is hard work. You know, you have to get up and work at it every single day, all the time. One of the things at my job that we talk about is this circle. It's a wheel. Actually, it's a wheel. And in the center of that circle, we place the customer. So we always say, oh, we place the customer at the center of everything that we do. And around the center of the circle is that we believe in caring, excellence, inspiration, and one more. Inspiration, caring, excellence, inspiration, caring, integrity. And that's how we treat our customers. We put them at the center of everything that we do, and we make sure that we hit those points whenever we're dealing with our customers. So same rule applies. If you have a spouse, you have to put them at the center of everything that you do, everything that you think about. If you're coming home, if you're picking up groceries, what does that person need to eat? What do they like? Those are the things that you have to do in a marriage to make it successful. And on the other end, your spouse has to be that person that's doing the same thing for you in order for you to feel reciprocated. You receive the same that you're putting out. So I feel like the worst thing, or the worst person that you can walk down the aisle and say I do too, is someone who is selfish. That is the worst, because if they're selfish, they're never putting you at the forefront. They're never putting you at the center of everything that they do. And what you want to make sure is whoever that you choose to be in your life forever, they're putting you at the center of everything that you do. So just like the circle that I use at work, you're using that in your relationship. So if you've gone and you're thinking about marrying someone who's selfish, think twice, because I'm telling you, it's going to be the hardest time of your life. Can you imagine going to your job every single day and you're working hard, and Friday comes and it's time for you to get your paycheck, and they say, oh, sorry, not paying you this week. You're going to be like, what? I quit. That's what you would do, because I know that's what I would do. So it's the same thing. You're not going to want to be in a relationship that you're giving, and you get to that end where you want to receive something, and that person goes, oh, my bad, sorry, wasn't feeling like giving you your paycheck, or wasn't feeling like giving you your due. Come on, guys, be smart. Make sure that whomever you select is selfless. So anyways, I'm not going to ramble on. I just wanted to point out, because I feel like we're in a society now where everyone just thinks that, oh, marriage is just easy peasy. It's that one day where you put on that beautiful dress and you walk down the aisle and yay, everyone cheers for you and it's love. That's just one day. Trust me, there's going to be days where you're going to get up and you're not going to feel like dealing with that person. But they have to be worth it to where you will still get up and give it 100% of whatever it is that you're doing for them. So that's just my thoughts on things, that marriage is like having another job. And if you're lazy and you don't feel like having more than one job, don't get married. Stay single. Play the field some. Get a pet, get a dog. I'm just saying. Don't get married. Chill out. No one's telling you have to. So, ladies and gents, if you're on your way to marriage, you're in marriage, I hope that this discussion was helpful for you. If you have any comments or suggestions or even thoughts about this, and maybe you disagree, please comment below, because you guys know I do respond, and we sometimes take some of your comments and make it our next discussion. Why not? You have something to say, so do I. We're going to talk about it. Why? Because I'm the Naked Black Girl. I'm just here to keep it real, keep it raw, and tell you what it is and how it isn't. So if you haven't seen my other videos, please go back and watch those. And if you haven't been following, subscribe below. Click the button below. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming by. Love ya. It's me, the Naked Black Girl. Why? Because you need a naked black girl. And you. And you. And you back there. I see you back there. All right, guys. Have a good one. Bye. Thanks for dropping by and spending time with the Naked Black Girl. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.